Speaker.
I will hear Gareth Hughes.
I rose very slowly to give the government benches an opportunity because I think us in this chamber and the public of New Zealand would like to hear from the government benches exactly why they're taking this step to have a shortened report back time so the public, the experts, the interested people can get to have a say on this bill. Mr. Speaker, it's deeply unfair. I think it's going to be counterproductive, but sadly I think it's symptomatic of the approach we see from this government. Mr. Speaker, looking at the government benches, we see them, we don't hear them of course, they're sitting there mute. None of them are prepared to take a call to explain why they're doing this. Now, Mr. Speaker, there could be perfectly good reasons, there may be perfectly good reasons, but we'll never know. The public will never know because the government benches sitting there mute, refusing to answer it. Deeply unfair, Mr. Speaker. It's unfair because we're not going to hear from the people who are busy, as Mr. Mallard pointed out. Many of these people, the experts, the innovators, the technologists, they're pretty busy. They're working. They're busy working, Mr. Speaker, and what the government benches are saying is, we're not going to give you much time to have a say. Now, we've heard from the Select Committee has the time. We've heard from many members of the Select Committee they've got the inclination to actually travel, to hear from the experts. It's going to be counterproductive because what we want to see is good law-making coming out of this Parliament. If we don't have a chance to hear from the experts, if we don't have a chance to have adequate, in-depth scrutiny at Select Committee stage, it's counterproductive. And what we're likely to see is the Minister, no doubt, down the line, table a massive amendment on the table because there wasn't the adequate scrutiny of this bill. Perhaps that's exactly what the Minister is intending. I think it's quite likely, knowing the Minister's track record, one just had to look at previous bills he's introduced and where he's thumped down massive amendments. Minister Foss, unfortunately, is also having a reputation for that as well. We'll never know, of course, because the government members are refusing to take a call. The Minister isn't even in the chamber. I think it's embarrassing, Mr. Speaker. I think it doesn't bode well.
And this is where... Yes, well, I think the member cannot refer to the absence of members from the chamber. And he also is drifting outside with some of his other comments.
That's right, Mr. Speaker. I apologise for pointing out the absence of Minister Joyce. That's right, Mr. Mallard. I just want to point out it's deeply unfair. I think it's disrespectful, symptomatic of this minister and this government, and it's a black mark. And I think the government benches should, if they're going to continue to do this, they should expect the opposition parties to continue to raise this abuse, I believe, of process without good reason, and in this case, zero reason.
Dr. Megan Woods.
Thank you.